Hello, lovelies. Happy Motivation Monday, and welcome to day one of your Healthy Living Summer Kickstart series, where we're going to take a look at some simple ways you can start to do a mid-year tune-up for your body so you can lower your stress and increase your energy and make the most out of this summer season. My name, for those of you who don't already know me, is Donya Fahmy. I'm the Alchemist in Chief for Sustainable Health Solutions, Inc., and the founder and formulator for Dropwise Essentials, which is my line of organic aromatherapy and plant-based personal care products. I'm also a speaker, an author, and a natural health and lifestyle expert. And my passion is helping women like you use natural solutions to experience more energy, better focus, and greater health. It's not just right now, but from now on, so as you continue to get older, you can experience all of that using all natural approach. And that's kind of my thing, so to speak. And I'm coming to you live today, actually from the mountains, somewhere near Lake Tahoe, California. I'm here for kind of a quickie mini summer getaway where I'm meeting up with some old dear friends of mine that I almost never get to see, maybe get to see them once every couple of years. So one of them's here from Colorado, the other one's here from New York. So we're having a nice kind of mellow, chill, reunion of sorts, you might say. And they've been gracious enough to take the kids and the dogs and go for a walk so I can have a little bit of quiet, focused time with you today to share what I want to share with you. So back in January, very beginning in January, I did a Facebook Live training and I walked people through 2 tools that I've created, assessment tools that are designed to help you set really powerful intentions and goals for your health for the new year or any time. And now that we're in June and it's the middle of the year, it's a great time to take a look at that and reevaluate and reassess if you did this exercise. And even if you didn't, it's a great time to do it now to get clear on what areas of your life you need to focus on so you can get all that energy and really up your game and feel good. Now, I'm going to walk you through those tools again today. One of them is called the Wellness Satisfaction Lifestyle Scorecard, or Wellness Satisfaction Scorecard, sorry. And the other one is the Wheel of Wellness. And by the way, if you did not attend that Facebook Live training earlier this year, you can grab those documents. They are in the files section for the group. I think one's called the Wellness Scorecard and the other one's called Wellness Wheel or something like that. Pretty easy to find because there's not a lot of files in there at the moment. So feel free to download that and take a look at that while I'm going through it with you. Or if you want to wait till later and download it, you can do that and watch the replay and kind of get all that stuff. But I do want to tell you that I do believe that when you know better, you do better. And I don't want you to stay trapped in bad habits that continue to steal your energy and vitality and leave you feeling tired all or most of the time. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this Healthy Living Summer Kickstart series. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so the first tool, and I'm going to attempt to show this to you. You probably can't see it too well, but it says your Wellness Satisfaction Scorecard, and it has 10 areas where you rate yourself on your satisfaction. So how satisfied are you with your overall health and wellness? How satisfied are you with your energy level on a daily basis? How much sleep do you get every night or most nights? How well do you manage stress and overwhelm? How much time do you take for yourself for self-care? How consistent are you with healthy eating? And what's the overall quality of your digestion and your elimination? Meaning, like, do you have regular bowel movements and are they fairly easy, smooth moving? And then number 8, how well do you stay hydrated on a consistent basis? Number 9 is how much exercise or how often do you exercise or engage in some form of fitness, some kind of regular fitness routine, or just moving your body on a consistent basis. And then how are you satisfied with your overall attitude towards your health? So each of these questions, you give it a rating from 1 to 10, and then you tally up your total score, right? And then once you have your total score, what you want to do is grab the other document, which is this cool little Wheel of Wellness that I created. And it shows you the 10 areas of your life, the health areas that you really need to be paying attention to at all times. So I'm just going to go over these real quick with you, and they correspond obviously to the questions on the satisfaction scorecard. So, your stress management, your healthy eating, your digestion and elimination, hydration, exercise and fitness, your energy overall, your self-care, and your sleep. And now, of course, many of these things are connected to the energy, which is, sorry, over here, little energy quadrant, a slice of the pie there, right? So if you don't manage your stress very well, you're not going to sleep very well. If you don't eat very well, you're not going to sleep well. You're not going to digest and eliminate well. And if you don't stay hydrated, it's going to make your body work that much harder just to do what it normally needs to do. And obviously, if you exercise more and you take, time out for self-care, whatever form that is for you, whether it's meditation, yoga, stretching, or just some quiet time to yourself to do whatever you want or need to do without having to answer or deal with anyone else. It's really important to have a little bit of that, carve some time out in your life for that. All of these things affect your energy. And so during the course of this week, I'm going to address some of these areas, and we're going to get into it a little bit more. And in my upcoming Healthy Living Made Easy course, we're going to focus on the most important areas. We're going to focus on several areas of your life and some simple actions, again, that you can take, because it's not really as complicated as you might think, right? Taking care of ourselves seems like a chore because we're so busy all the time. Who knows what I'm talking about? You're just running around sometimes, you're, doing so much stuff or taking in so much information, and you don't really have a way to process it, to deal with it, to sort it out, to organize it, right? So there's some real simple things you can do. It's like simple, I don't even want to call it hacks, really, because that's not really, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. There's a lot of people out there to call, do productivity hacks and biohacks and all that kind of stuff. That's just a kind of slang or lingo. But really all it is minor changes and adjustments. So a lot of people think that healthy living means you've got to do this like major lifestyle change that is like, oh my God, it's such a hassle, and I have to give up all these things that I love to do or to eat or what have you, or I have to carve out time and I don't even have any time. So it really doesn't have to be that hard. And it's one of the reasons why I decided to do this, because mid-year is a great time to evaluate where you are with your health. If you did this exercise back in January, it's a great time to go back and look at, okay, how did I score myself, back at the beginning of the year? How am I scoring myself now? And then you can compare and see, like, how much progress have you made? Did you make a lot of progress? A little progress? No progress? No, there's no judgment here, okay? So these are all just assessment tools and really designed to help you kind of assess where you are, because how can you make progress towards where you want to go and know that you're making progress if you don't know where it is you're starting from, right? What's the starting point? And then you need to be checking in with yourself. So ideally, you want to kind of do this exercise probably like every quarter, I would say, if you can, but certainly twice a year to check in and see how you're doing. So what happens is, and again, I don't know how well you can see this here, but up in the corner over here, it's just an example of what it would look like if you took your scores from the satisfaction scorecard and transferred them over to these pies. So if you imagine the center here is 0 and the outermost point is a 10, and let's say you ranked yourself like a 7 on the self-care, then you draw a line kind of roughly over here. And, on sleep, maybe gave yourself a 5, so you go slightly lower there. It's very approximate, obviously, but it kind of like gives you an idea when you fill it out, like how smooth is your wheel, and it helps you identify what areas you're maybe lacking in that you need to focus on. So this is, I find, really valuable and helpful tool, and I think because it's the middle of the year, it's a great time to either recommit if you didn't make any progress since January, or commit anew, or commit fresh, if you will. So if you haven't done this exercise before, I really highly encourage you to grab both of these assessment tools from the files section, go through them, and then see where you're at, see what areas you need to focus on. Now, don't forget to tune in. I hope you found this valuable, by the way. Again, I'm trying to keep it simple for you, because simple is usable, as they say. Complicated is interesting, simple is usable. And we want you to be able to take simple, small steps and actions towards your ultimate perfect summer, or the best summer, however you want to say it. Because if you don't, if you don't find some simple ways to raise your vibration and your energy, lower your stress, then the summer is just going to come and go, and it's going to be like a blur. And then you're in the fall and it's crazy and it's always crazy, like especially in September, but just September through the end of the year. So having like some energy in your summer and enjoying your summer in whatever way you can, I think will set you up to have a good fall as well. And if you kind of stick with these tools to help you guide you as you go along, it'll really help you out. And so tune in tomorrow because I'm going to be covering different ways that you can stay hydrated and why staying hydrated is so important to maintaining your energy level. And by the way, like, maintaining proper hydration doesn't mean you have to chug a ton of water all day long. While it is a really good idea to drink a certain amount of water every day, I highly recommend it. But there are other ways to hydrate, especially in the summer months. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in tomorrow's day 2 of the Healthy Living Summer Kickstart series. We're going to just talk about some simple ways you can increase and maintain your hydration, especially in the summer months when you need it even more than you do during the year. And I'm going to share some of my favorite ways to do that with you. And until then, to your wellness success, and I'll see you soon. Bye.